What time is it? It's collab with Ash time. It just doesn't sound the same coming from me as it does coming from them. Anyway, we are doing a collab today with Ash from Makeup and Chaos. We are picking a look that the other has done and we have to replicate it. So stick around. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Andi, and I'm really happy that you're here. So yes, Ash and I came up with this idea that it would be really fun to take a look that the other one has done and to replicate it. That's going to be very difficult for me because Ash is amazing. Ash is amazing, and we have very different makeup styles. So this is going to be fun. I'm using the Natasha Denona Cupid palette. I have not used this. I take that back. I've used a couple of the shimmers. But I have not used this cream to matte, cream to powder, cream to matte, whatever it's called, formula. I haven't. And then I'm going to use a single shadow, which you'll see later. So I'm going to grab a brush. Ash uses very large brushes when they do their makeup looks. And I gotta put my hair back. And I don't know how they do that. I really don't, because I feel like if I did that, it'd be all over my face. But when they do that, it's perfect. But I'm going to try it. I have a little bit larger brush. This is not as large of a brush as they use, but I have a little bit larger brush, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, and I'm going to put that on the outer part of my lid and in my corner, and look at the creasing. My goodness. I did not set. I used the Ace Beauté eyeshadow primer, which I've always set before. But I didn't set it today, so we're going to see. We're going to see how this works. Oh my gosh, I really do. This is pigmented. Oh my goodness. So Ash started with this shade, and when they did this look, I was like, oh my gosh, I love that look. And I happen to have everything that they used. So I'm hoping that it's going to look at least a little bit like what they did, because that's the whole idea of this collab, right? I do love this formula. Oh my gosh. I only have this palette and the Ayana palette from Natasha Denona. I do not have any of her larger palettes, nor am I probably going to buy any. I know that they look amazing, but I don't know. I'm going through this thing right now, guys. I'm going through this thing right now where less is more. I just decluttered more palettes from my collection. I did not film it. However, I'm going to film a video showing what I did declutter and tell you why. So, yeah. I'll put that underneath my eye. Man, this formula is so easy to work with. Holy cow. All right, then. And now I'm going to take this Angie Hot and Flashy, A 350, A 503, dyslexia. This was Colored Rain, and it was a Colored Rain large blending. And I'm going to go into this shade right here, and I'm going to put that in the front part of my lid. I'm not getting any fallout at all, guys. None. None at all. And I am going to put that underneath the front part of my eye. I think they did that. I think they did. I've watched the video like 3 times now, and I sat down to film, and I'm like, what did they do again? Oops. I am going to blend those two together. I don't remember. I'm also going to blend out this up here. So if you don't know Ash, I suggest going over and checking out their channel. Ash and I have become really good friends over the last year and a half. Well, year. year and a half. And I love watching them do makeup. I love it. I really do. I don't know. Is this what they did? Of course, mine's not going to look like theirs. We have a good time. We have a good time planning our collabs. We have a good time chatting. We chat just about every night. They're at work. I'm usually at work. I have not been at work the last couple nights. I was not feeling that great, you guys. I was not feeling good. I did test negative for the Rona. I did. I'm going to go back in and darken that up a little bit, because I think I lost some of it. And you know, they only used 3 shades. They used this as an inner corner shade, which I will use. I hope everyone is having a good week this week so far. You are seeing this on Wednesday, because that's when I usually try to schedule my collabs. Don't ask me why. I just think that Wednesday's a great day for a collab. I do. But I'm filming this on a Wednesday night the week before. Anthony and I took some stuff back to Sephora, and that was a giant pain in the butt. And not because they didn't want to take it back. It's that our local Sephora is in Kohl's. So it's a Kohl's Sephora. So when you order something online, so you know, if you order something online, you can't take it back to that store. You have to take it back to a standalone store, which is North Columbus. And it's at a mall called Polaris. And that place is freaking ridiculous. Like the traffic and everything, because there are a lot of businesses up there, a lot of restaurants and all that. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It is. So just so you know, and I had something that I couldn't send back because I didn't actually buy it. A friend of mine has Rouge status, so they bought it for me and had it sent to me, and I paid them. So that, I'm going to put that in my inner corner, that shade right here. Right here. So I could not ship that back. Now, I could have shipped it back to them, and they could have taken it back or whatever, but that's just a big convoluted mess. So I took it back. Anthony so graciously drove me up there, because I don't drive up there. I would be a mess. And I don't have a lot of anxiety when it comes to driving on the interstate. I do. I'm going to put that underneath this part of my eye too. I don't remember if they did that or not. This is really a fast look. And putting it on my eyes like that was actually kind of fun. Thanks, Ash. Thanks. Thanks for that idea. So yeah, it was... Okay, so the shade that I'm going to use is from Give Me Glow. Here are my Give Me Glow singles. And I'm going to try to get it out without putting my fingernail in it. But it's called Party Monster. And can you see that? It's a purple to green to whatever. This is one of their special shades. This is a little bit more expensive than their normal singles. I think their normal singles might be 7 or 8. And I think this was like 18? 15 or 18? I think. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to use that on the center of my lid. And I'm going to use my finger, because that's what Ash did. Even though I don't like using my finger, because... Oh my gosh. Because I have nails and I can't, it's not very exact. Oh! Why don't I use, this is the first time I've ever used this shade, you guys. I've had it for a year. About a year. Why? Ash, why haven't I used this before? Oh, I did get some on my face. I should have put glitter glue on. I should have. I didn't. That's okay. It's late at night and I'm not going to wear this anywhere, so. Oh my gosh, can you guys see that? That's insane. Now I feel like my blush and everything needs to be darker because my eyes are dark. Oh, wow. Yeah, I should have totally put glitter glue on. I was busy talking. About trivial stuff. But yeah, so Anthony drove me up there. It's about a half an hour drive, and then traffic at 6:30 p.m. Traffic was ridiculous, and it's snowing. So it was not fun. Oh my gosh, that is, you guys, I hope it's shifting on you. It's beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm glad I used it. I'm glad I did this look. There was another one that they did that was a peacock look with the Lush palette. And I almost did that one. But I'm glad I did this one. I think I'm going to take this brush that had this shade on it. I think I'm going to blend this out a little bit more. Because I'm not loving that on me. Wow. That's pretty crazy. All right, you guys, I'm going to go off camera. Liner Lashes lips. Don't go anywhere. We'll discuss. Welcome back, guys. This was a really fun look to do, and it was really simple. I was making a lot harder in my head because Ash did it, and some of Ash's looks seemed to me to be very intricate. This was not. This was a very easy look to do, and you know what? I'm going to be doing it again, but I'm going to use glitter glue next time. So, did I just say glitter glue? I'm going to use glitter glue next time. Sometimes I channel my inner Southern lady. What the heck? All right, you guys, it's late. I used the Natasha Denona Cupid palette. I used this shade and this shade on my lid and underneath my eye, and then I used that for my inner corner. Simple. I used the Give Me Glow single in Party Monster. Oh my gosh. And it's freaking amazing. I hope it's still on there. I'm just like shutting my eyes and it's already gone because I didn't put glitter glue on. Dang it. Dang it. Why didn't I do that? So what did I use in the rest of my face? Well, I used my Wet n Wild Impossible Primer, which is my favorite. I used the very last little drips out of it, but I do have a backup. Okay, so my foundation. It's kind of a mishmash. Juvia's Place. Love this foundation, but this shade Capri, I can't see the number. This shade Capri is too light, too yellow, matte, full coverage, like mask. I love a full coverage foundation. I do. But this is a little too much for me, and it's too light. So what did I do, you guys? I mixed it with my L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. This isn't quite as full coverage. It is buildable, just in case you're wondering. It is not quite as full coverage. It is a little more luminous. Lumi, that's what that means. And, yeah, like, it's a little dark for me, just a little bit. So I mixed the two together, and I really like the finish. I do. I love it. I did use the Benefit Boing concealer, and this is in the shade Can't Stop, I think. It's a little trial size, little sample. Yeah, deluxe sample. I do like it. But I set my under eyes with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. And while I do love this powder, I don't love it for my under eyes. And I kind of remember, I remembered after I did it, I don't really like this for my under eyes because they're creasy anyway. And it doesn't, I love it for my face. Love it for my face. I didn't use it on my face though. I used my Tarte Maracuja setting spray, which I think is almost gone, and I'm kind of sad. I did not use my Milani bronzer. You're like, what? I used this bronzer right here. This is the Belgian Waffle palette from BH. Yeah, I used that because I'm trying to use my stuff, guys. I'm trying to use more stuff. I'm trying to use it. Highlighter, which I love, is this Essence Pure Nude highlighter. Very affordable. Oh my gosh. And it is one of my favorite highlighters. This is what she looks like. I love it. I freaking love it. Love it. On my brows, I never usually tell you guys this, but I did use the Colourpop That's Taupe. And I use this shade right here for my brows a lot. As you can see, there's a little pan in there. What else did I use? I used the Trace Stick retractable liner. I used it on my tight line. I tight lined with it. And I used it above my lashes. I used one coat, stand by. I used one coat of the Colourpop Level Up mascara. I just had to retrieve this from my empties. It's very dry. I'm pretty sure it's at its date. And I'm pretty sure it's almost gone because I used it all the time. I have the Colourpop Falsies on. And this is in the Chica. And I like them. And I had to wear lashes because Ash wears lashes. I don't have Ash lashes. I don't have any of those. I looked through. I think I've given Ash all of my Ash lashes. So I don't have any. So I put these on. And then my lips. I have the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Liner. You know, these are my favorite liners. And this is in the shade Divine Wine. And then I used this Wet n Wild, of all things, Black Orchid. I just received this. I didn't receive it. I just bought this from Amazon. It was like 98 cents, but I think they're like $3.99 now. But it is a beautiful, beautiful dark red. I was swatching liners. Swatching lip liners because I don't really have something that's really dark. Oh, I didn't tell you what I put on my cheeks. This is the Super Shock Cheek Cream Blush in the shade Brute Flute. And I do believe this is still available, not in this packaging. I think it's in different packaging. I think it's in white packaging, but it is still available. Is that it? I think that's it, you guys. That's all I used. I hope you thought this collab was as fun as I did. I thought it was really fun. I love the idea of taking someone else's look and reinventing it or copying it or whatever, replicating it. And I'm really, really looking forward to see which look that Ash chose that I had done. Because, like I said, our styles are completely different. So this is going to be fun. Thank you, Ash, again, for another collab. I can't wait till our December collab because that is going to be around Christmas. So you guys stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.